This time of year can seem like a mad dash to the finish line. We need to get everything wrapped up and gifts bought and presentations made and all kinds of things before we step into the new year. And if we find ourselves rushing from one moment to the next, well, it can be hard to make meaning of things. It can be hard to find connection. And that's what I want to encourage you to think about is how you show up for those meeting and events and how you can take a moment to pause and be purposeful. You may have heard me talk about my process before. I call it Prime Your Presence. And this time of year, that's more important than ever. In between all of the appointments, all of the to-do lists, all of the things that have to get done before the holiday comes upon us, take a moment to be mindful and present. And it really can be just a moment. It can be a focused, slow inhale and slow exhale. Maybe combine that with one or two other slow inhales and slow exhales. And what I call a power phrase or a mantra, saying something to yourself like, I've got this. It's going to work out. I can do it. I'm growing and learning. Whatever it is that makes you feel powerful, makes you feel focused and centered, adopt that as your mantra or your power phrase, and then a power pose. It might just be putting your feet flat up on the floor, sitting straight up in your chair, putting your shoulders back. You might even be watching my posture improve on this video as I'm doing just that. But all three of those things in a moment can help you feel focused, feel centered, and just a short pause to reframe and refocus your energy so that it's there for the next activity, the next event, the next whatever it is you are going to do. So here's what I want you to think about as we wrap up 2026. There's only, I think, 10 more days left in this year. And maybe some of you are saying, yeah, good riddance 2025. Hello 2026. Maybe some of you are saying, I liked 2025. I'm not so sure what 2026 is going to bring. It doesn't matter. Here's what I want you to think about, because if you fail to have a ritual, a routine, a practice, a method, whatever term you want to put on it, I don't care what you call it, but when you fail to take that pause, that strategic pause in between things, well, it can cause you to feel more anxious and rushed than ever before. And I know this from myself. And I know this from working with my clients. So just imagine you're preparing for a year-end meeting with your best client, whoever that is. Maybe it's not a client, maybe it's an employee. It doesn't matter. What matters is how you take the time to refocus your presence, what I call prime your presence, before you enter that room. Because when you pause, when you just simply take a breath in between all the rush, it can help you slow down. A colleague of mine shared this insight with me the other day, and I just love it. He said, you know what the difference between fear and excitement is? It's the pace of your breath. And I thought that's brilliant. It is, because when we're fearful, we breathe very shallowly. Our breath is just outpacing ourselves. We can feel it in our bodies, right? When we're fearful, when we're excited, our breath is a little different. Our breath is calmer. So you've often heard me talk about the reframe, and reframing fear as excitement in your life, in your body, And it all hinges on your breath. So that's why taking a pause and using a deep inhale, long, slow exhale, slowing down your breath can make a world of difference. So I want to invite you to try that very soon, however soon is possible. Maybe it's even today. And then let me know what you think. How did it work? Did that purposeful slowing of your breath help you get in more focused and more calm the next moment? I love to hear from my audience, and if you know somebody that could benefit from this video, please feel free to share it, and we'll see you one more time before we, in fact, close out 2025.